My name is Shelby Wilson, and I'm the okayest mom. Today I want to talk about bonding with your baby. When did you bond with your baby? Was it right after you had your baby, or was it a little bit later? Are you still working on that, like me? I had my baby 20 months ago, and one of the things that surprised me most was that I didn't feel that heart exploding love for him that so many people feel when they have their child. Don't get me wrong, I would throw myself in front of a bus for him, and I would slay a dragon for him. I love him with all my heart, but I didn't have that "did you ever think you could love anyone more" feeling that people ask me about all the time. And to be honest with you, it made me feel like maybe something was wrong with me. For me, bonding with Shepherd has been a process. We have had to develop a relationship. You know, I carried him in my stomach for 9 months, and I didn't know who he was until I saw him and started to learn his personality. And the biggest breakthrough moment for me in bonding with him was the day that he learned how to smile in response to something that I did. Not just one of those kind of gassy smiles, you know, although that was really cute and sweet, but when he could use it as a form of communication. For me, communication is the key to the relationship that I have and am developing with him. So here I am 20 months in, and now he's really starting to communicate a lot. And guys, this is my favorite time of having a kiddo. If you're experiencing the same thing as I am, I wanted to share this with you to let you know that you're not alone, and that is okay. You're okay. I have solicited advice from moms who have raised their children, who have sent them out of the house, and now are in a different season of life than I am. And I've asked them, what's that one piece of advice you would give a young mom like me raising littles? And the most popular piece of advice is treasure every moment. It goes so fast. Savor every moment. Enjoy every moment. And to be honest, living in this season, it's hard. It's hard to enjoy every moment. But I'm doing my best to just embrace every moment and acknowledge it for what it is and make the best of it. You know, I didn't love the newborn phase. I didn't love the sleepless nights. I didn't love the helplessness of the child that was just all take without a reciprocal relationship. That was really hard on me the first time around. Maybe that'll change next time around. I don't know. But I think it's okay for me to just say I didn't love that phase. But like that John Lennon song goes, beautiful boy, he says, every day in every way, it's getting better and better. And that was really something that I clung to through these last 20 months. Every day it does, it gets a little bit better and a little bit better, and it just gets more and more fun. You know, whenever I had certain phases that I was enjoying and I would share that with my friends, they would say, just wait, it gets so much better. And while I'm not trying to wish this all away, I'm not trying to just wish it away to the point when he stops pooping in his pants and when he can make his own bed. I am looking forward to the things that are to come, but still doing my best to make a conscious effort to embrace this crazy time now. I remember whenever I was at a restaurant for the first time with Shepherd. It was our first time, and I mean, he was like a week old. We loved going out to eat, and so we took him at a really young age to a restaurant. And he was kind of getting fussy and crying in his little car seat next to me in the booth. And I was trying to console him. And as I looked across the restaurant, just, you know, table catty corner to us, and there was a mom with her family of like 6, and her kids were all old enough to feed themselves, and they were carrying on conversation, and she and I made eye contact, and I looked at her and I thought, gosh, how cool to be in that place, you know, when your kids are all grown up and you're all engaging with each other in relationship. And she looked at me, and I could see in her eyes that she would give anything to go back to the phase that I was in. Each phase is hard in its own way, and they're constantly changing, so it's always kind of rocking your world. But that was a good moment for me early on to learn, you know what, there are people who are where I can't wait to be, and they would give anything to go back to where I am. So I just felt called to put this together. If you didn't bond with your baby right away, you're not alone, and that's okay. It will happen. You'll get there. And for those of you who did bond with your baby right away, wow, what a blessing. That is so amazing. And I feel like that would make, those harder times as you're kind of getting your footing in the whole parenting thing just a little bit more sweeter, because you do have that feeling. The first time I really felt it was actually recently. We were in the car on a long road trip, 4 hours, that's long for us, and Shepherd was starting to get irritable, and we were playing the La La Land soundtrack. And he was wanting us to keep playing these same 2 songs over and over again, and they were more upbeat songs. Well, one of the songs kind of gets quiet in the middle and then picks up speed again. But when it would get quiet in the middle, he'd start getting fussy. And so Justin and I would say, here it goes, here it comes, here it comes, to let him know something was coming, hang on, hang in there. And the second or third time that we heard that song and it got to that part, Shepherd was back there in his seat and he goes, here it comes, here it comes. Guys, that got me, that was it. It was that unexpected moment of, I just looked over at my husband and I was like, oh, he's so smart. He remembers. We taught him. We're bonding over music, my favorite thing. And so it was an unexpected moment, and it's what prompted me to make this video. Like, oh my gosh, this is that feeling that everyone's talking about. And it's 20 months in over music. We're all different and it'll hit us all at different times. If you haven't quite felt it yet, you're not alone. Hang in there. It'll happen. Every day, in every way, it gets better and better.